Stop trying to get people to understand you and turn it over to God. You know, a lot of times we want people to understand our point of views and things like that, and we get so sad and so upset when people don't understand us, and they don't want to listen to us or whatever and all that stuff. And so that's when you got to take your hands off of it and turn over to God, because you tried, particularly you tried more than once and more than 3 times and so on and so on. Afterwards, you know what? Just leave it alone. Turn over to God. Because they've already made up in their mind who they're going to be. They're going to do what they want to do. And so therefore, you talking to them is just a waste of time. It's like you talking to a brick wall. You done spoke to them and it went in one ear and out the other. They didn't hear a word you said. You ever seen somebody where you took all that time to talk to them, they turn right back around and do the same thing all over again? It's like, well, dang, they didn't hear a word I said, or they just don't care. They don't care. And so you going back and trying to help them all over again, it's just going to stress you out. And then they going to argue with you. They're not going to listen. So that's why the Bible says in 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 7, it says, cast all your cares on him, for he cares for you. Even if it's somebody who you really love, like it could be your spouse, your kids, your family members, church members, anybody, anywhere you go. You done gave your suggestions and all this stuff, but they ignore you. My man Steve Arnett told me one time before, he said, you know what? Some people learn the hard way, and some people never learn at all. So hey, if they don't want to help themselves, there's nothing that you can do. Not even God himself makes people change. People have to want to change for themselves. It's like you heard a saying, you can lead a horse to the well, but you can't make him drink the water. So, when you show that you're not desperate no more, and you stop trying to push the issue, then eventually 95% of the time, that's when people change. When you just leave it alone, you don't try to get them to understand your point of view no more, and you just pray about it and leave it there. Turn over to God. And then that's when they like, he or she's not desperate no more for me to change. They're not desperate, for me to do this or that no more. They're not talking about it no more. They're going to live their life. They're happier, not, trying to talk to me, not trying to help me no more. Why